with EA Sports for another feast of football. I hope you enjoy the game. I'll be following the action for you. I'm Clive Tilsley and the one and only Andy Gray. Good to have you with us today. It's too early in the season to be thinking of anything other than getting points on the board and seeing where they take you, but you don't want to be playing catch-up later on if you can help it.
No, you want to come out the traps and you want to be flying. You want to hit the ground running at the beginning of the season.
Kick-off time then. Much joy and pain ahead for somebody. Collected calmly at the back. Solid header. They do deal well with those situations, don't they? What can they make of this? It's ambitious. It's never going to trouble the keeper. Not a great effort.
Well, the least said about that attempt, the better, I think.
Downfield. That's down for a throw. Well read. Crossed it into the area. Thank you very much, says the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper just clearing his lines. Fairly easy for the defender. Who's there? Worth a go! He's got to do better than that. The goalkeeper wasn't even stretched. Played out then. They're probing here. Space for the cross. Plays it in. Managed to find a way out. Good tackle. Oh, that's a good ball. There's an opening here. We know this man can produce a cross. Defenders scramble the ball away. It's a good ball as it's turned out. Now what are they going to make of this? Looking for a teammate. That was dangerous, but they've managed to deal with it. And they're offside there.
Well, the defence held a pretty good line there and he's just offside.
Decent header. They're really under pressure here, defending in numbers, getting penned in. Out for a throw. Yeah, that was a foul, wasn't it? No free kick? Oh, there is a free kick.
Well, they've got a chance here. It's certainly within range.
One or two of these defenders are having an easy day. attempted. Gain possession. It was a brave header. Will be a throw in. That kind of dribbling is a throwback to a bygone era. It was a dangerous moment for the defence. As if they can get at them down the wings. Picked up at the back. Lifted the pass very cleverly there. Always options for the man on the ball. So many good tackles being won. Did well there. Referee happy to let it go. They poured men forward here. Well, they didn't really have to move there. Steered forward with the head. Played on. Stringing a few passes together. This game is getting away from them, and they've just not shown the fight or the determination to turn it around. They've lacked belief somehow.
I've never seen so many players run away from the ball. No one's coming to take the ball, to take responsibility, to make something happen.
They're under the cosh, being pushed back and back here. Gets it away. He is a player with vision. So much more assured now with their passing, so much more positive with their movement. It's a good save, had to hold on, couldn't afford to parry it there.
Well, it's only because it's the first time he's touched the ball that made the save anyway difficult.
Against the post! He wasn't letting that get away. Cleared away there. Now they've been handed the ball in a promising position. Well won by the defender. Trying to come out with the ball. The defender gets a foot in. Not just his skill, it's his balance. Helped on its way out of trouble. There's the cross. Reclaimed. He's managed to get that away to safety. Managed to deal with it. It's a fine header. Nice ball into the attacking third. Good defending, won the ball back there. Almost half-time here and still no goals. Is it a good one? It was a silly sliding tackle. No booking though. Has a go. He really thumped that one, but the goalkeeper managed to block it. Who's it to? Good header. Took care of the danger. Don't know that they'll be able to get the ball off him at the end of the game. Wow, that was a narrow escape.
Well, I'm not surprised. Nowhere to go. He needed to be a bit more patient, try and work some space.
Got to that well. Really good move this. Must shoot. Oh, this is a chance. Oh, I think he should have put that one away.
Oh, that's a super effort. He's only just missed.
Goal kick deep into enemy territory. Half-time arrives with the scores level at 0-0.
I just think the teams have got to be more adventurous in the second half. Too much of this game's been played in midfield.
Here we go for the second half, another 45 minutes to savour. Lost control of the ball. Smart refereeing there, he waited to see if there was an advantage.
Well, you know me, Clive, I don't like to see people get booked. But sometimes you can't have a defence. This guy should be booked.
Oh, that's easy for the goalkeeper. Thumped away by the keeper. Here it comes. He's managed to force it away. Nice header. Stringing their passes together nicely here. This is excellent football. This defence has improved a lot under this manager. Nicely done. They've stolen the ball back. Not forward with the head. Got his head on the ball. Oh, pick that out!
1 up and into the second half. It's not a bad position to be in.
So they've got a lead to protect now. They know their opponents have got to chase the game. Early stages of the second half, and we have a goal in the game. Taken away from him on the wing. Good vision there, found an unmarked man. Genuine chance!
Well, it's only his first miss of the game. He just needs to keep mentally strong and he'll be fine.
Just a little bit more composure and they could have had an even bigger lead here. Just playing it out. He can look after himself when the ball's in the air. They did well there, good defending. Collects the aerial pass nicely there. Nothing wrong with his passing there. just couldn't hold on to it. Has a crack. Unable to get a hold of the ball.
Well, he scored earlier, but that might well dent his confidence.
Shoots! Completely mishit that. It was a poor shot and he knows it.
That's a really poor finish.
That's speculative. It's in!
Well, the shot had beaten the keeper all ends up, and it's just gone in off the inside of the post.
They've doubled their lead. It's not decisive, but it's definitely a healthy position to be in. To open them up. Wasn't frightened to have a go. His aim was well wide of the mark there.
Well, he's missed it. There's no surprise there. Nowhere to go, no room to work. I'm just surprised he got any shot away at all.
This is the kind of passing they need. Clearing their lines. Can he finish it? Oh, he just managed to tip that away. Thrown out. It's important this, picking up the loose possession. Stopped him in his tracks. Pass was a bit too obvious. And that's gone for a throw. In it comes. Decent header. One back possession. Now, can he make the most of this situation? He got that ball away from the danger area. Lost the ball on the wing, and they lose it out wide. Locked downfield. take a man out like that, you know. Back on the ball here. Possibilities! Looking at that, the ball was on him in a flash, wasn't it? He didn't catch it as he would have liked.
Well, it's a fabulous opportunity, that I will say, but not the easiest of chances. But the best, I tell you what the best do, the best take advantage of those chances. He didn't.
Fine tackle. This is a game they really thought they could win, but it's difficult to see how at this late stage. They've surely got too much to do. Capable of passing the ball well. Got a bit of time here. Looking for the heads. Here's a good header of the ball. A driven cross might be the thing here. He's done well to get that in. It was a brave header. Real chance! He shouldn't be too hard on himself there. The speed at which the ball came made it very difficult.
Confident from his earlier goal. I thought he would have buried that one too.
And a change has been made by both managers there.
Yeah, that's definitely a good move. Fresh pair of legs is exactly what's needed to shake things up.
Defender slices the clearance into touch. Did well there. Well timed, they've done it!
Well, this ball's a predator, it's as simple as that.
The throw-in was the key, that is what caused the confusion and set up the goal. It's a fine header. That will be a throw-in. They managed to deal with him there. And 3 minutes to be added on here. He is a defender who can win a tackle. Now what can he do with the ball? Nothing wrong with that. Good header. Oh, the searching cross. I'll have that. And thrown out by the keeper. That's it. The final whistle. That is a marvellous result. One they can be proud of.
I think they'll be able to build on this success for the rest rest of the season. It was a lovely performance from them.
Andy, thanks for your input today. We'll see you all again when the next match comes around. Take care. Dressed him up in chloroform, he hasn't said a word, but he came.